This episode of Lifehacker is brought to you by Netflix.
Welcome to Lifehacker. This week's episode is all about traveling smarter. Here's how. We're going to talk about how to book the cheapest flight, wrap your headphones with a binder clip, survive the hell of airports, and more. So, let's get to it. The first step in any trip is to book your tickets. It can be a hassle, but there are a few tricks and sites you can use that'll help you find the best and cheapest tickets. An economist named Makoto Watanabe actually took a scientific approach to finding when the best time to buy a ticket is, and according to his formula, that time is 8 weeks in advance of your flight. Of course, this will vary, but as a good rule of thumb, you might want to start looking for those tickets a good 2 months ahead of time. So now you know when to start looking for tickets, the next question is, where are you going to look? There are a lot of great websites out there to help you find the best and cheapest ticket. Among our favorites are Kayak and Hipmunk. We've rounded up 5 of our favorites though, so hit the link on your screen to find the one that works best for you.
When a friend borrows your computer, you probably get a little bit worried about what sensitive information you might have stored on that computer that they could run into. But you should be just as careful when you're browsing on someone else's computer, whether it's a friend's or a public computer at a library or even at work. Here are a few ways to create a portable privacy toolkit on nothing but a flash drive. If you have a favorite web browser, IM client, or mail program, you can actually find portable versions of those programs that run self-contained on a flash drive. They won't leave any files on the computer you're using, and they'll carry all your preferences with you wherever you go. Second, you can set up a home web server and funnel all of your traffic through SSH using a program like Kitty. This will keep all of your browsing private, so any sensitive information can't be tracked by that machine. Lastly, you can encrypt all the data on that flash drive, like passwords and other sensitive documents, so that no one else can see anything you're doing. What's especially great is if you can find a thin flash drive like this that fits on your keys, so you always have it with you wherever you go. Wherever you are, just pop it into the computer, browse without a trace, throw it back in your pocket, and you're done. Check out Lifehacker to see more on how to set it all up.
As a big fan of both binder clips and headphones, I was pretty thrilled when a reader recently sent in this clever tip for using both of them together to wrap your headphones in a very convenient, storable way that doesn't get tangled up. So the basics, pretty simple. Take the binder clip, open it up, and put your headphones down inside, I guess earbuds in this case, and then you just use the arms here and start wrapping. You don't wrap too tight and mess up the cord, but just keep it nice and loose. And when you get to the end, push the headphone jack through the clip, and there you go. Nice part is you can also then take it and clip it to, say, your backpack or whatever, just sort of keep it stored and handy for when you need it next. The other handy thing that you can use this for is as a cord shortener. As you can see, you can sort of wrap it around like this, and you get enough space to put it down in your pocket, and to get your headphones up here, you can drop them, they stay handy, you're not getting tangled up in all of your stuff. This week on Lifehacker, Whitson ran down the 10 repair jobs you should never pay for. Projects like fixing laptop power cords, mending clothes, and repairing LCDs can seem daunting at first, but they're actually quite solvable, depending on how complex the issue actually is. Hit up the full post for our list and guides to get started on your road to self-repair. Next up, we walk through how to migrate your Windows data to an SSD. It's no secret that solid-state drives are one of our favorite upgrades, and we'll talk about that soon in an upcoming episode, but it can be tricky to migrate your current Windows install without some hassle. It is possible though, and we step through exactly how to do just that. While you're at it, you might consider a little hard drive cleaning, and if you're looking for more general SSD tips, check out our full SSD maintenance guide. Last week we asked our readers to share their favorite note-taking applications, then rounded up your 5 favorites. Readers voted Evernote, Simple Note, SpringPad, and OneNote as some of the best choices for computers, but the stalwart pen and paper still proves to be the favorite of many. In our poll, Evernote emerged as the reader favorite with 37% of the vote, followed closely by pen and paper at 33%. Finally, Adam Dotches ran down a handful of ways you can take advantage of a day off to relax and recharge. Whether you're burned out at work, need to reboot your sleep, optimize your workspace, or just have some fun, check out the post to find a project to recharge an aspect of your life that needs a boost.
So you've got your tickets and you're at the airport. Unfortunately, that time at the airport can kind of suck. Fortunately, with a little know-how and preparation, you can make that time a little less painful. For starters, if you feel like pampering yourself on this trip to the airport, consider buying a one-day pass to the frequent flyer or airline club lounges. There you can get free Wi-Fi, free drinks, and other things that make the trip a little less painful. To avoid the long lines of baggage check and lugging your stuff along with you, you can ship it ahead of time and it will get there and be often better protected than it would be if it went through security. It's getting easier and easier to find an outlet to charge your stuff at airports, but sometimes it can still be tricky to find a good one. The Airport Power Wiki is a website that users contribute to with some of the best places to grab a charge when you're at an airport. So there you have it. There's a few more great tips at the link below, and hopefully next time you find yourself in the airport, it will be a little less of a nightmare.
It's time to thank this episode's sponsor, Netflix. You guys know Netflix, right? They're the world's largest subscription service, instantly streaming TV episodes and movies directly to you. Members can instantly watch thousands of titles on a bunch of devices, including the Xbox 360, Sony's PS3, the Nintendo Wii, and way more. As a Netflix Unlimited member, you can instantly watch as many titles as you want for one low monthly price, without ever having to worry about late fees or due dates. And for a limited time, Lifehacker viewers and new Netflix members can get a 30-day trial right now when they go to netflix.com/lifehacker. You'll be supporting the show, and you're going to open yourself up to a vast library of quality entertainment. So just go to netflix.com/lifehacker right now.
Traveling can be pretty boring. There's a lot of sitting around.
Yeah, but luckily there are a lot of different ways you can take the movies and TV shows on your computer and watch them right on your phone, without even having to copy them over. Here's how it works.
On iOS, you have two really great options. First is Stream to Me, and the other is Air Video. All you need to do is run a little server app on your Mac or Windows PC, and it will stream all your video to your iDevice with no problem.
If you store your videos at home with the Plex Media Server app for both Windows and Mac, you can stream them right to your Android or iPhone, no matter where you are. Plex is very simple to set up. If you're on a Mac, install it, head to the Plex icon in your menu bar, and go to Media Manager. Click the plus sign to add new media. Give the section a name, like Movies. Hit the next plus sign to add a folder. In this case, we're just going to add the Movies folder on my computer. And add the selection. It should load all of the movies into that folder, and that's all you need to do. Then, head to your phone and open the Plex app. If your computer doesn't show up, hit the Find Nearby Servers button, click on your computer, and you should have all your movies there waiting for you. Hit 1 and it'll start playing immediately. If you want to do this away from home, you'll need to forward ports onto your computer, and you can hit the link on your screen to learn more about how to do that. If you're going to be somewhere where you don't have a data connection, like on an airplane, you can still convert those movies and transfer them to your phone using Handbrake. The iPhone preset should work for both Android phones and the iPhone.
So there you have it. Next time you travel, you won't have to worry about the overwhelming boredom of talking to your family. It's time for the downloads of the day. Let's see what we've got. First up, we've got app packs for Android and iPhone featuring some of our favorite travel apps. This includes flight booking greats like Hipmunk and Kayak, the fantastic travel management tool TripIt, and more. If you're visiting a foreign land with your iPhone, check out TripLingo before you depart. It knows you're not going to learn to speak your destination's native language fluently, so it teaches you a series of useful phrases to help you communicate the necessities. For words you can't learn using your iPhone, download WordLens. Just point your iPhone's camera at any text in Spanish and it will instantly appear in English on your screen. Google Goggles for Android can do the same thing from a picture. It's not instant, but it handles more languages and it gets the job done. Finally, to make sure you get the best price on any flight, we recommend installing Invisible Hand for your web browser of choice. When you're shopping for airfare, it'll alert you if the one you're thinking of booking isn't the cheapest option.
That's it for this time. Hopefully you're better prepared for your next big trip. We'll see you next time. Bye.